What's up, guys? Teddy Striker. And recently, like just a few hours ago, Dana White has just announced a bunch of fights. It was a special announcement I'm pretty sure most of you guys saw. But he just announced UFC 287, which is going to be in April. That main event is going to be Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira 4. Or in MMA, it's just Alex Pereira versus Israel Adesanya 2. And I'm going to make a video on that later on, so tune in for that. But as well, he mentioned the co-main event. It's going to be Gilbert Burns versus Jorge Masvidal. Gilbert Burns and Jorge Masvidal are going to go at it. In my opinion, this should be a 5-round, one of those special fights that they usually do that are 5 rounds. I think this one should be 5 rounds because this is just going to be an absolutely crazy fight. And I'm really excited to see it, but I feel like it should be 5 rounds. And it should be for the BMF title. Because as we know, maybe the BMF should go to Gilbert Burns. But that's besides the point. The fight is happening regardless. Gilbert Burns is turning around just a few months after his dominant win versus Neil Magny that he just had last weekend. And I thought he was going to turn around with at UFC 286 on the London card. But this is good though. I'm excited. I thought for that card they're going to do Colby versus Hamza as the main event. I didn't think Adesanya would come back that soon, but I'll talk about that more later. But for this fight, Gilbert Burns and Jorge Masvidal, I'm really excited for it. I personally feel like Gilbert Burns, at this stage, even though he's 36 and getting older, he's got a suspect chin too. I feel like he's got much more momentum on his side right now than Jorge Masvidal. And I feel like in this fight, he could take a lot of Masvidal's star power away. Because, Usman took some of his star power, Kobe did too. But, the last remaining of it, it's Gilbert's going to take it. And, Masvidal, at this stage, he won't have fought for over a year when he comes back to fight Gilbert in April. While Gilbert would have fought twice in that time. Once against Hamzat, then against Neil Magny. So that's why I feel like Gilbert Burns, he's a much more well-rounded fighter. He's got his striking, which at this point, Masvidal is probably faster, but Gilbert has a power advantage. He's got kicks as well. Masvidal's going to have his kicks as well too. But, I wouldn't want to be kicking that much against someone who's going to try to take you down. Kind of like with Usman and Kobe. But Gilbert Burns is going to be much more willing to strike with Masvidal. Which, Masvidal, obviously, he still is sharp with his hands. He did drop Kobe, so I could definitely see Masvidal dropping Gilbert at some point. Because Gilbert does have, not the best chin. And Masvidal, he's definitely going to be able to catch him at some stage, I feel. But overall, I feel like Gilbert Burns' grappling is going to be too much. I wouldn't even be surprised if he submitted Jorge. It's been a while since Jorge has been submitted, but I just feel like at this point in their careers, it feels like it's Gilbert's moment at the time, right now, and it feels like it could be his year. He said he wants to have 3 fights, 2 finishes, and it's looking that way for him. So I feel like it could be the year of Gilbert Burns this year. He's coming back relatively soon, taking on a big name. He could become a star. Next, if he does get past this, Masvidal, he should fight Bilal Muhammad, the loser of Usman versus Edwards 3, or the loser of Kobe versus Hamza.